Chris Stead from Finder here. I'm on the road today. I'm in Kangaroo Island and we're about to do some sandboarding and some dune buggy experiences with the guys here at Little Sahara Adventure Centre. You can see the sand dune behind us. I'm really looking forward to this. Let's check it out. Alright, so we're ready to go. Got two options, toboggan or the sandboard. Now I thought these might be a little bit like a snowboard, but apparently this is just for going straight down and going fast, no turns. Sandboarding part of this experience, and it's certainly a lot of hard work, but it's got a lot of fun and kids really enjoyed it. Did take one big whack to the head, but that's what the helmets are for, right? Other than that, we all walked away, which is a big plus for me. I was hoping we didn't have to take the family. Never opted to casually walk, but everyone was sweet. Quite a few hills here, there's a big crowd here at the moment, but still plenty of space, and there's more sand dunes way over the back there. So as long as you can go up and down this hill, as many times as you can go up, as many times as you can come down. We probably had about 15 goes or so in an hour, so yeah, pretty good. So a couple of quick tips for families that are coming along. There's toboggans and there's sandboards. Sandboards obviously a bit more challenging, or quite a bit more challenging than toboggans. And the toboggans you can do two at a time on. So if you've got younger kids, I suggest just getting one toboggan between you and an adult, especially if the adult's not keen to do some sandboarding. And otherwise, with the sandboarding, we've got those for the older kids and they were able to go down that. But yes, you probably don't need to get, there's 5 of us, and the youngest one's 5, and we just got the 4 boards between us. Little Sahara can be found in the central southern area of Kangaroo Island, not too far from Seal Bay. There's a range of activities available, but the ones that I explored were the buggy tours and the sandboarding. In regards to pricing, look, the sandboarding is not too bad, and you don't necessarily have to get a board and a helmet for every person in your party. You can stop and change on the hill if you want. The buggy tours, look, they're a little bit steep, but most things on Kangaroo Island are. If I'm disappointed in anything, is that there isn't a family pass available, but still you do have a lot of fun. You get to see a lot of the island for that price. Well, we just finished up here with a really good afternoon at the Little Sahara Adventure Centre. And look, I was really happy with the way that they just had a real relaxed approach to the sandboarding. It wasn't really forced you to do anything in terms of the way you spent your money. You can hit the boards or the helmets. You could get 2 boards for 1 person. You're just kind of paying for the hire of the board and or the helmet. I highly recommend the helmet. So there's nothing stopping you from bringing your own bike helmet. If you've got the opportunity to do so, I'd suggest that. But you can also swap helmets or boards if you want to keep it nice and casual. I really liked that. The dune buggy too is really, really cool. So the car itself can hold, I think it was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the whole family really enjoyed it. Helmets, goggles, the whole works. Kind of starts off nice and slow and quiet through the woods. We saw a bunch of koalas. Got some useful information from the tour guide, Talia. She was really good. And then we went down to the coast, went exploring the coast, found heaps of animal footprints, found a dead turtle, which is really interesting. Haven't seen one of those before. And then towards the end of the tour, you kind of go flying off through the sand dunes, and she really puts the pedal down and you're like right up on the banks and stuff, which was a lot of fun. So you know, if you're on Kangaroo Island and you're looking for a real adventurous day, this is well worth it. It was really good fun. And I didn't mention as well that you can actually get to some pretty cool isolated areas on that tour that you can't get to by public roads or anything like that. So you do kind of get to see a little bit of Kangaroo Island you otherwise wouldn't see. On the dune buggies, you probably, the elderly may struggle. It was a bit bumpy, wasn't too bad. I had kind of a bit of a headache and I was okay. But yeah, if you're heavily pregnant, for example, or if you're elderly or had a bad back, you might find it a little bit rough. But otherwise, I think most people will be fine. Now, for all your travel needs, you know where to head, finder.com.au, and we're going to continue on to the next big Kangaroo Island adventure.